Hello and welcome to the Statecraft Guide for Treaties and Embassies. Treaties and embassies are the basis for diplomacy in statecraft. They are the only paper trail for any agreements and decisions that you make with other states. Let's begin with embassies. To establish an embassy with another country, go to the Diplomacy tab, click Embassies, click Make a Proposal, click the country you want to make an embassy with, and click Submit, as well as entering your decision key. Then the other country will go to Pending Proposals and see that they will have this section filled with something that says Accept or Deny with your country's name on it. You will see the same thing over here, except it will be just saying that you have sent one. If you have received a proposal, you can click either Accept or Deny, but be sure you understand that if you send an embassy request, both countries will get an embassy, and if you accept one, it's the same case. Bear in mind that embassies are powerful tools of diplomacy and intelligence. When you have an embassy with another country, you can see their troops, current resources, and their resource gain since the last turn, which you can find by clicking on their flag. See, you can see all of their resources right here. Their gains and their losses, you can see everything. This means that if you have an embassy with an enemy state, they can see where your troops are and coordinate an attack against you. However, giving embassies is also a form of demonstrating trust with allies and beginning a strong diplomatic relationship. Now on to treaties. Treaties can be anything you want. They can be a declaration of alliance, a treaty agreement, or even just a bungled string of letters. To make a treaty, go to the Diplomacy tab, click on Treaties, go to Make a Treaty, and put in the type of treaty. If in doubt, always pick Other. There are some benefits to picking Allied Pact, but there is no real difference between all of them. Input the name, input a description. Make sure this has all of the terms of the treaty. There's nowhere else to say the terms of your treaty. So if they are not in here, they're not officially in your treaty. And click Add to any countries that you want to add to your treaty. You can also remove them from the treaty, obviously. As you can see, treaties can be made up of anything. For example, a treaty that we have right here is just the same as a previous treaty. It is the exact same, the description is just the terms are the same. And this can be a very useful part of treaty making. This treaty, although short, could re-establish diplomatic ties, reinstate the status quo, or even act as a way to promote enforcement of the terms of the previous treaty. If you believe that a person has violated the treaty that you have made with them, you can go down here, click Break Treaty. And if you think that it warrants them having broken the treaty, then you can click it, and then you'll be out of the treaty. You'll no longer have it in this treaty tab. But this is only really for if the opposite party has broken a treaty. If they've not broken a treaty, there are other avenues like making a new treaty, nullifying the previous treaty, or just agreeing that the treaty should end, that are better ways of going about ending a treaty peacefully. If you play your cards right, diplomacy can make your game 1,000 times easier, or 1,000 times harder. That's it for this guide. See you next time.